about 2 weeks ago, there was a Jordan 1 sneaker that dropped. And if it hadn't been for the hype around the trophy rooms, I feel this would have got a lot more attention. Now, for me, this was a must cop. However, on the day of the drop, I took an L in sneakers. I also took L's in raffles. So then I was kind of at a loss. What do I do next? So I went onto the resale market, and this is where the fun began. First of all, I probably paid too much for the sneaker. Then I had some shipping delays, getting the sneaker to be authenticated. Then I was told there was a damaged box, so they had to find a replacement. Then there was delay shipping it back to me in the UK. Then when I finally get the sneaker in the UK, I got to pay duty. And that was not cheap. But I finally have this sneaker in my hand. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, please do click the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at LucasWin. Now, today is a special day for me because, as I've said, I ran into many issues getting this sneaker into my hand. And so I'm really excited to see, obviously, the sneaker, obviously check the contents, make sure that it's legit, etc, etc. So a bit of background to this. As I said, I took the L on February 10th when this sneaker dropped. Took the L on sneakers and then took the L on raffles. But I was like, you know what, I need this sneaker. It's a must cop for me. Obviously I knew I wasn't getting the trophy rooms. That was evident to me, but I thought this was still a hype release for me in February. So I had to make sure that I copped it. So I went on to GOAT and also went on StockX to kind of see the pricing and think, how's it looking? And in the end, I decided on go with GOAT. One, really for two reasons. One, because I hadn't used GOAT before and I obviously wanted to see what the experience was like. And the second was the price wasn't too bad at the time. Now in hindsight, the price has dropped a little bit. So at the time I overpaid, in my opinion. But sometimes you have to do this to, get the product that you want. And for me, it was, it was justified. So obviously I paid my money and then kind of the waiting game began. And then this is where the fun began. So first of all, there was a significant delay in the shoe getting to GOAT to be authenticated. And then once it was authenticated, then I get an email from GOAT saying, we need to make you aware that the box is severely damaged. And they were going to offer me 5% discount or something, which I was like, it's a 5% on a fairly significant amount of money is not really worth it for me. So this is probably where I made a mistake because I probably should have cancelled at that time. However, I'd already obviously entered a contract with GOAT, so at the time I didn't think this was possible. But I just said, okay, no, find me a replacement. So they found me a replacement. And obviously once they found a replacement, things kind of went a bit smoother. The shoe shipped out. And then a couple of days later, I get a notification that this is actually going to get sent to my parents' house. So, because I used Apple Pay on the Go app, and then for some reason it was still registering to my parents' address. So fortunately I was able to get it redirected to a collection point near me. Now, then I find out I got to pay duty. So this was about £120 odd, and my package was now being held until this money was paid. Obviously, basically my sneakers are now being held hostage until I pay this money. So obviously I need a sneaker, I paid the duty, all good. So Thursday comes around, 25th of Feb, and I was finally able to pick up sneakers, and obviously really happy. But I wanted to wait until I shot this video before unboxing. So my reaction is basically going to be when I first see the sneaker, and obviously I want to share it with you guys. So yeah, let's get to it. Trusty scissors. So just going to hide my address, and I don't know if you can see that address as well, but I'll obviously blur it out in post. So this is how the box came from GOAT. And the reason I have to pay duty is because GOAT's based in the States, I believe New Jersey. Although I believe this came from Columbus in Ohio, so probably one of their warehouses. And yeah, so sucks really. I think the difference in that and StockX, I think StockX actually absorbs the cost, so you don't pay duty when you ship. So that's something I've definitely learned, and you know, we'll be definitely taking it into account in the future when our purchases. This is kind of a difficult box to open actually. Come on. Okay, make sure not to tear the box. Okay, so here you can see you have the box, red, as this is obviously different to your normal Jordan boxes at the moment. A lot of the Jordan 1s, they're coming in just the traditional black box with the red writing, but this obviously is a special release, so it's slightly different. Now, why is it upside down? I don't know, so let me flip the box. The top's come off. Shoot. Okay. Alright, so okay, this box is slightly damaged as well actually, I should say. It's not, the lid's not fitting too comfortably on top. So anyway, here we have the Nike box. It's red with black writing. Here is the size tag. I'll put the lid on. Here's the size tag. Okay, so you see size 14 US, UK 13. And this is the Air Jordan 1 High 85 with stock code of BQ 422100 in the white neutral grey. So we'll take the lid. See, there's a slight bit of damage on the lid there. So not going to be too upset about that. Put that down there. And then we've got some, I don't know why they put some additional tissue paper. Then we have the special paper that comes with this. So you have, it's like, it's clear plastic, well, not plastic, it's clear. And it's got the Jordan Wings logo, 23, and then the Jumpman in red. So we're going to take this out. And then we're just going to open the shoe. Okay, so it comes individually wrapped, so that's obviously something different to what you normally get. And take the other one out as well. So alright. This is clean, boy. Woo. So here we have the Jordan 1 High 85 in the neutral grey. What a sneaker that is. Look at that. Now the reason why this is significant and special is because it's the first time this has been retroed since Jordan wore this in 1985. So that's what makes this a significant release, and definitely one that I had to cop because I'm a historian. I have a lot of sneakers in my collection, and you know, there's just another one that needed to be added. Let me know in the comments if you want to see my sneaker collection. It's definitely a video that I'm thinking about doing. I've actually thought about doing kind of parts of my collection, like Air Force 1s, Jordan 1s, etc., Jordan 11s, that sort of thing. So yeah, let me know in the comments if that's something that you're interested in, and obviously we'll take notes and obviously get that video created. So let's get into the sneaker. So obviously on the outsole you can see it's grey throughout, so you've got that whole grey standard Jordan imprint though on the base. And if we turn to the side, we've got on the lateral side we have the swoosh in the grey, as you can see here, and then obviously the paneling is all white across the side, and then obviously the same on the medial side as well. And if we look to the toe box, you've got this leather, all through leather throughout. It's tough leather as well. It's not like it's good quality leather, so you know that, you know, Nike have definitely put in a lot of work with this particular sneaker. Yeah, it's tough leather because they want to kind of keep it as original as possible to the 85 release. Obviously they can't keep it the same because obviously technology changes, but overall the leather is a high quality, so that's definitely good. If we continue up the toe box along the upper and up to the tongue, we can see that the tongue is it's nylon, and it's kind of lightish blue, from what I can see. I don't know again if that's the camera light, but yeah, that looks like light blue to me. So that's interesting. And at the top of the tongue you've got the Nike Air text with grey writing, and the just the standard copyright writing on the back as well. So the side, you've got the eye stays going all the way up, and because this is a high, they go obviously up a bit higher than you will see on a mid. If we look at the sock liner, we can see it's really hard to the touch. It's obviously that leather, and but it's a bit squishy here on the back with the suede. So you've got the suede trim in grey here, and also here as well on the side. And what's interesting is there's some numbers actually inside the shoe, like some maybe stock code or something. It says, probably can't see it on the camera, it says 142000809XC. So that's interesting. And then we've got the size tag information. So it's 29th of July to the 4th of September 2020 was when this shoe was made. So yeah, about 6 months ago. So again, it gives you an idea of the lead time it takes to get a shoe from the factory into retail. So interesting. If we come to the side, we can see we've got the Wings logo embossed, so giving that premium quality. So that's a nice touch as well. Let's take a look inside at the insole. Okay, this is different. So it's kind of got a factory tag. So if you look at that, you don't normally see that on Jordan brand sneakers. So let's take the insole out. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's like an original throwback to the factory tag when the shoe was originally made. So you have model Air Jordan, code HFM-52311, PAT, I assume pattern, K.W.BK-1114-6, last 1-5499, mold JMM-81114, size men's 14, color white, red, black, date November 14th 84. So I believe this is referring to the red ones, which I have here. These are not the 84s, but these are the 2001s, and then remarked Jordan Pro BB. So, and if you can also see, it's got Nike Air written in grey underneath. So interesting touch actually. Nice feature that Jordan have done there. Nice little touch. Inside the sneaker itself, you can see you've got some the stitching is kind of glued at the bottom. So not something I usually show in my reviews, but again, it's different. It's a throwback. It's a very special sneaker for me. So give you that additional information. So that's the right shoe. Let's take a look at the left. Okay, so pretty much the same design on both sides, lateral, medial side, as on the right. But what's different is you actually get this card inside. So you get like a little booklet. But I say a booklet's kind of a tag, and it just kind of, it's on the front there. It's the Jordan dunking over Chicago. It's a famous picture that was from obviously way back in the day. And then we have just some more detail about the Air Jordan High itself. So again, that's a nice little touch. And then you have some grey laces as well. So yeah, man, this sneaker is nice. Really like this. So yeah, let me know in the comments, did you cop this sneaker? Did you cop it at retail, or did you have to go through the resale market? What are your thoughts on the sneaker? Do you think it was like it got less attention because of the trophy ones? Do you think if the trophy ones weren't in the picture, it would have got more hype? I'd be interested to hear your feedback. So am I a bit salty that I overpaid? Yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. You know, you sometimes you take L's, but then you can get W's if you pay. So I have no regrets. I mean, it's definitely something that I really need in my collection, and really happy to have this. So thanks for checking out this video. If you like what you see, please do hit that like button, and also if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter @LucasWin. And until next time, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.